do you consider that there are big difference between lean manufacturing and Toyota production system?
Actually, I'm not as aware of the US lean in application but I know some I know some people. What's his name from Toyota supplier from Kentucky?
Mm.
John Shook. You may know his name, John Shook. I I I know him, and also what's the other guy from MIT, the professor? He wrote a book, and Mike Rother is also the guy I have known, and he may be in Germany, I don't know. So I'm Japanese, and I have my way, and I share whatever and move on, given the opportunity, so that whatever they are doing can be different, and I cannot have any control. So I wasn't part of it. I just focused what I could. So I cannot tell much, except I heard John Shook talking something very tiny element that I heard on the YouTube, I believe. One of the seminars, he was saying that after years, this is more recent, I believe. He was pointing that they can do the model line, but they cannot go yogoten, spreading out, or some such thing. And that indicates that there's a silo, the barrier, and if we stop down and not incorporating the others with the stimulation and interest, this issue I talked about, Taichi Ono spreading out and with the choosing the right person, but not so much of a top down. I have this skill. I've read this book and I have met this person. I've been to that country. It's just a name. But what it boils down to the shop floor people's engagement. I mean, you can work out without that, but there's limitation to it. So especially when it comes to like model line and stuff like that, spreading sideways and so forth requires understanding of the people's behavior psychology. So I think I had a discussion with Mr. Cho, who became the president, CEO of, you may have heard of him. And he was pointing that Lean or TPS depends on I don't know what's the word that he used, but something of the nature of depends on the people, the values, and how the culture element of it. And it's just one simple sentence, but I can picture what it means, because if you go through that, and if you have gone through the difficulties and how to overcome, there may be a human, the habitual pattern issues that is often is the major hurdle. So how to break is changing the habit. So, whoever the guy from, no, I don't have to go example. Some says that you're wearing the watch on the left hand, now change to the right hand,
Yeah.
the Spanish guy. That's the kind of a habitual pattern change that may be necessary, but that requires understanding of the people's response, hurdles, potentials, and selecting of what to do and not to do, and then focus on other area. That is the global understanding of organizational behavior, not just a technical understanding of what is to be done. That goes back to what I said about the people to have no special background. Even if you don't know anything about the name of the system or the machine, whatever. But if you got the concept of it, and if you can ask the right question, instead of going through the step 1, step 2, step 3 and get things done, that kind of approach, which goes back to the parallelistic idea, but rather more involving, empowering, and connecting to them with their inspiration and the strategy and clarifying. And the idea of the glass wall management is part of the breaking out of the brick wall, the silo wall, but to be able to share and have a fun element. So I have lots of stories to have fun.
No, no, thank
Because
you. Thank you for the confidence. So I know nowadays